Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a great time this summer. I just came home from my 3-week holiday in Ireland and I had an amazing time. And I bought quite a few books, quite a lot actually. So that's why I'm splitting my book haul into two. I bought a lot of classics which I will discuss in part 2. And in part 1, which you are watching right now, I will discuss the rest of the books I bought. So let's get started. I went to Galway, which is a city in Ireland, and I went to a Chapters bookstore and the books were so much cheaper than here in Amsterdam. And there were two books that I was really excited to get, and one of those is Landline by Rainbow Rowell. I have read Eleanor Park and Fangirl and I adored both of them. Rainbow Rowell is just such a great writer, and her stories are very cute and they just read so quick. So I had to pick up her new book and I'm really excited to read this one. Landline is about a woman named Georgie. Her marriage is completely messed up and it feels like she has ruined everything, and then she finds a way that she can connect with her husband from the past, and this book is about whether she should fix her marriage or not. And I think it's basically about love, which is what a lot of Rainbow Rowell's stories are about, and I'm just really excited to read this one. The release I was really looking forward to was For, a Divergent collection by Veronica Roth. I really enjoyed the Divergent series, and these are 4 stories, if I'm correct, from the point of view of 4, the male main character of Divergent, and I just think it is really interesting to see everything that happened from his point of view. And I'm also really excited just to read more about the world of Divergent and about Tris and 4, and I just really liked these characters and just everything that Veronica Roth created, and so that's why I'm really excited to have bought this book. I was in a second-hand bookstore in Ireland, and then I found this book. It's The Roundness of Egg by Lisa Greenwood. I'm just gonna read the back of the book because it sounds absolutely amazing and I couldn't leave it in that shop. A blackbird dies in Olive's hand and the blood stain won't rub out. The avocado tree in her lush green garden is dying. A strange flock of birds swoops across the clear blue sky. How can Olive combat the growing morality of life with her faultlessly sympathetic husband and her irrepressibly healthy grown-up children? She shuts herself in the attic, teaches herself to smoke and paints her dreams. The world looks quite different from the casement window. And I just thought that sounded so cool, and I'm really excited to read this one. It is a book about a midlife crisis, which might be a bit weird to buy, but I think whether you are an adult or a teenager, in the end you're all going through the same stuff. We call it, when you're an adult you call it a midlife crisis, and when you're a teenager, I don't know how you call it, when you're depressed or anxious or whatever. And so I'm really interested, and I just think that this book is full of words and quotes that I will adore. Another book that I'm very excited to finally have bought is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. I came across this book for the first time about half a year ago and I just loved the title and I loved how the front looked, and I just knew it had to be a very good book. And this is a book about 2 boys, Aristotle and Dante, and they are about the opposites of each other, and this is a story about how they meet and about their friendship and about being yourself, about the power of friendship, and well, it just sounds absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to meet Aristotle and Dante and learn more about them and about this story. Also, I finally bought Into the Wild by Jon Krakauer. I have been looking for this book for over a year, and in every bookstore when I thought of it, I went to see if they had Into the Wild, and really none of the bookstores I went to had it. So then I bought it at the Book Depository. This is a story about a man who leaves everything behind and goes to live in the wilderness, and I saw the movie about a year ago and my mind was blown, and I absolutely loved it, and I thought it was so interesting, and I've been wanting to read this book ever since. This is about the wilderness, about finding yourself, and about, well, literally the wild nature of humans, and I'm just again really excited to read this one. I once saw a review about Jack Kerouac's Maggie Cassidy, and I've been wanting to pick it up ever since. I've read On the Road and I thought it was a brilliant book, and I'm very interested in Jack Kerouac's work, so I can't wait to read this book. Jack Kerouac writes, his books are always kind of semi-autobiographical, and this is a story about the teenage years of a man, and so it's actually about his teenage years, sort of. What I didn't know is that this is sort of the first part of a series in which On the Road is the second part. He wanted to have the main character in this book the same name as the main character in On the Road, but publisher stopped it or something. But as I have read On the Road quite a few times, and I don't know, there's something in that story that always grabs me. I'm really interested to read this book. Last but not least, I picked up Roof Shoppers by Catherine Rundell before I went on holiday. This book is about a girl named Sophie, and she's an orphan, and everyone always tells her that her mother is dead and died in a shipwreck, but she doesn't believe it. And she meets this boy named Matteo, and on the back he's described as a boy who walks tight ropes and lives in the sky, and the description is just so cool. Anyway, together they try and find her mom, and I think this is just a sort of cute book about kids, and I always love books about kids that you can read very quick, and that's just very heartwarming. And I think it's about a story about friendship and about dreams and about, well, going after your dreams. And the last thing I wanted to show you is I have bought my first graphic novel ever, and it is, of course, volume 1 of the saga. I have not heard a single bad thing about this series. Everyone on Goodreads seems to absolutely love them, so I had to pick it up one day or another, and I'm just really interested to see what I think about graphic novels, and if I will like this one as much as everyone does on here. So that was it. Quite a few books, and I've got a few more to come. I will put the link of part 2 of the summer book haul, in which I will show all the classics that I bought, and which I will upload tomorrow or something in the link below. Please let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought of them, and which one I should definitely read first. And also let me know what is one of the books that you bought this summer that you're really excited about. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!